It's showtime. What's up, historians? Adam the Historian Ghost Hunter here. Welcome back to the Historically Haunted VODCAST, Season 6, Episode 14. It's a redo. I know typically we do Thursdays, but as you know, the Thursday show got cut off because where I live, the power's horrible up on Mount Katahdin area, way up there in northern Maine. So now that I'm in southern Maine, where it's a little bit better weather, we're going to do a redo. We've done this before. I get you. So before we bring our guest back on, actually, it's going to be just DJ today. His old lady Ariel's out of the weather. I'm going to do a little intro for the show that I got sent to me from one of the watchers that I've had on the show for a long time. He actually helped me load the real Annabelle doll up on stage at the Warren Convention a couple years ago. Megan's son, Brandon Golding, and his wife from Viper Paranormal in Virginia. They sent me this for the show. Check it out.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kim.
I'm Brandon.
And we are co-founders of Virginia Investigators of Paranormal Research, based out of New Kent, Virginia.
And you are watching the Historically Haunted VODCAST with your host, Adam, the Historian Ghost.
What's up,
Oh,
everybody?
man, Brandon's awesome. He'll be tuning in a second, probably. He tunes in all the time. Appreciate you. So, like I said, without further ado, it's going to go back to the Boo Fighters Paranormal, the paranormal investigators, paranormal technicians, explorers, and researchers, as well as event runners. It's going to be just DJ flying solo today. That's cool. A couple men rapping. What's going on, DJ Sides? What's up, brother?
Hey, man. How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Good, man. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you understanding shit happens, and thanks for letting me go another go. I appreciate that. So.
Oh, yeah. No worries, man. Yeah, the weather was bad down here, too, so I get it.
Get you. You see a ghost back at me, or was that a Heather? I couldn't see.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Heather. Well, cool. Well, much respect to Ariel. I'm sure she'll watch us up when she sobers up. Poor girl had some surgery. So I'm going to get right into it. I mean, we left off what we left off, but this is a whole new show. I'm going to get rid of that one. I want to start fresh. DJ, my brother, do you mind telling your story about how you get into this field, how you get into paranormal, the ghosties, and just everything spooky?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, kind of like, a lot of people's stories, I had a crazy encounter with some things that I really don't know what it was. So back when I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, I lived with an ex-girlfriend and her little townhome. And it turned out that her townhome was retired military housing. And so it was ridiculously haunted. Like, a lot of places you'll hear knocks on the walls or footsteps or whatever, but this was something I've never seen before and I haven't seen since. There was audible voices. I mean, like slamming on walls. I could see shadows underneath the door while the door was trying to be pulled open. And it was the most insane experience that I've ever had, and I haven't seen it since. Other when you see it on TV or YouTube or something, it's like, oh, that's not real. Like, well, I've seen it. I've been there.
It's Hollywood. It's all set up. It's all for
right.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's few and far between, but that got me really thinking and really, wanting to do research to figure out what's going on. Who are these people? I mean, and how are these spirits able to do this type of thing? I mean, there's levels to it, and what does it take to be there? Is it, their energy? Is it the energy that is coming from the earth in that specific, area? I mean, is it stones, that are in the ground, rocks? I mean, quartz, and what is it? So I wanted to dive deep into that to see if I can figure some things out, man.
It's not just like you said. It's not just a scary aspect. You want to know, like, is this ties to Stonehenge? Is that why Stonehenge is circular? Is there a force? Is there an energy? It's the science with the ghost and oh, my friends, Lauren, Linda, and Bernier and John checking from Seattle, Washington. I ain't seen you guys in a while. What's up, guys? Fellow ghost hunters, you guys are in for a treat. DJ knows his shit. DJ is a mutt, man. He's been all around America, but he's landed in Maine. He invited Heather and I for a couple of his displays there at the Gardner Public Library, Gardner, Maine, 1811. And the tools and the stuff, we're going to get into all that. But you guys are in for a treat. John, I know it's early out there in Seattle. Hope you guys are doing well. I know he battled that cancer real good. John's been watching for a couple of years now, so he's good shit.
Yeah, I live close to that too, man. Seattle was one of my.
You must have been up that way, right? You must have been up that way at some point.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Olympia, and then I moved down to Oregon and Astoria, where the Goonies was filmed. And Short Circuit, we lived right down the road from their house. It was a pretty cool time.
Oh, that's dope. So what got you into? I mean, obviously, you're following this stuff, and the same reason with me, you kind of see some shit, and then it's like, okay, I want to know more. But at the same time, man, from what I've noticed, for those of you guys who don't know, DJ leads these things to help these places put money back into them, but to let us explore it, which is kind of a cool way to. I get it. But DJ, man, you know your shit. You know about your tools, about your history. I mean, you're not just a fly-by-nighter, is what I like to call it. You're someone who's actually invested in this and involved. Am I wrong? I mean.
No, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. And that's how it's crazy how it started. So, we're real good friends. So our historian is, she works at the library, and she was saying, Jess, she was saying that the library is really low on money, and they're having a really hard time. And, with paying the librarians and stuff like that. So I was like, how about we do, let's do a paranormal event there. Let's do an investigation, and, we can, reserve spots, and, all the money you guys take it, put it back in the library. So we posted it for one day, sold out almost immediately. But then we posted 2 more, and those sold out. So now there's a wait list, and they want us to come back.
I didn't know that. Even I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I went to 2 or 3 year events, and both time I went, it was like 6, 7, 8, 9 people, and they're all just like looking like, wow, they're all. Half of them are virgins, and they're just
right.
No,
and that's why when I do these events, I don't expect people to have done it, any kind of investigating before. So we break everything down. We explain the equipment and how the equipment is used, and what it said that the equipment. I guess picks up the readings and how it ties in with the paranormal. And, we make it as close to a real investigation as possible, but we also, it's educating, on the how, the equipment and
you're selling the history too. Like you said, you have a local historian telling you about this lady that drowned her 3 kids with the Amhi, a psycho place, gets back out, has 3 more kids, drowns those fucking kids, goes back to Amhi, escapes, and then drowns in the river. You can't. That's not Hollywood, guys. That's real shit. That I didn't know, and I lived in Maine my whole life. So you guys are doing, I think, a public service. You're helping a place get money, and you're getting a free investigation, man. I mean, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that is one thing that we do when we, get these places to sign up. We say, okay, well, we can do however many days you want, but I want one day for just us.
Yes.
So, I mean, but the people seem to love it. It's a good time. They get to, I take enough equipment to hand out to everyone so they can use, the digital recorders, the EMF, our laser temperature gauge, and cameras and stuff. So we hand it out so they can. Everybody's a part of it.
I like that. And you guys work your butt off. Obviously, you and Ariel both do a lot of speaking, but you're the guy on all the equipment. You're always like, every time I look at you, you're plugging a monitor in, you're charging something, you're putting batteries in something. I'm like, this guy don't stop.
I try to. I feel like I gotta. Act like I'm, confident in it anyways.
Oh, fuck you. You're awesome. You know it. Excellent DJ, says John Bernier. Been watching for a long time. He's been on the show. Appreciate it. You mentioned me a minute. Yes, I probably did. I think when before the library a couple weeks ago, I think I mentioned that on the show that I was doing that or did that. That's when I got touched on the back of the neck. And then some dude that we met there, he's snapping pictures, and he snapped 2 great pictures of some entities, man.
Yeah, those were really good pictures. Yeah.
So good.
And
you did.
And we got some really good EVPs there too. And I sent you that one. So it's wild. So right after you got touched, and I asked again, I said, do you want to touch somebody else? And then a few seconds later, in this creepy old, I don't know, I can't tell if it's female or not, but it sounded really old and raspy. And it says, we do. Like, oh shit.
I remember that you said it to me, like, listen to the part like 15 seconds in or whatever. And of course, everybody hears things differently, but I'm like, I fucking heard something. And you spent hours listening to this stuff, right? With headphones.
Yeah. Hours. Yeah. Because we had 4 static cams up and 2 digital recorders going, the whole time. and each event was 2.5 hours. So I got to go to each camera one at a time.
Yeah.
So that's 4 cameras, 2.5 hours a piece, and I got to go through each recorder. So it's
and you don't have the radio going. You don't have the TV. It's gonna be complete silence. You're not like sitting there watching the ball game and listening to
man.
You gotta really. Oh yeah, it's tedious. Your heart's gonna be in it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And people have been emailing me like, well, what's going on with the videos and stuff? I'm like, I've come through this stuff and I've watched all of it twice. You don't always get anything on video. No. You don't, and like I said in our last investigation, I said, if Hollywood made a movie about real paranormal investigators, nobody would buy a ticket because it'd be boring.
I don't laugh. It's true. That's why I'm laughing. Because it's like if you go fishing, you're literally not going to get a fish. We went fishing. We did catch a buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why it's called fishing, not catching.
Yeah. Amen. That's a good one. Yeah. All right, well, let's do some serious ones real quick. I want to know, because you do pride yourself on helping people. You do home things. If people are serious, obviously you want to weed out the patonies, people that are on drugs, maybe a little bit schizophrenic, want to help them. But for the real cases, you really want to do that, right? People can reach boo fighters. They can reach you on Instagram and Facebook, right?
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook, my personal Facebook, or, email is fine. Boo Fighters Paranormal at Gmail.
Central Maine area.
Yeah, we're Central Maine now. But that's why we're doing these events. We're going to start, taking a percentage for these big events when we do them, the big ones, to help put back into the team and to, for maintaining our equipment or getting better equipment or travel.
It's not cheap.
It's not,
you don't want to be a millionaire, but you got to make some money to replenish yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to go broke.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. But I want it to help put money back into it so we can go to these people who need help in their homes, when when there's children involved or, elderly people and they don't know what to do. That's where my heart is helping these people, and going and spending time with them days and weeks, trying to figure it out and getting them answers and finding them the people that they need to help out, whether it be a priest, a pastor, a shaman, or whatever.
What you said you're looking for your team was a shaman. I remember you saying.
Well, it's not just a contact really,
or a contact, an associate.
Yeah. So I can say, okay, well, this is what we're getting. This is the evidence that we're getting, and the facts that we're getting feels Native American. We should try to go this route, because a lot of people like, oh, you need an exorcist. Okay, well, if the spirit's not Catholic, is it going to do anything?
I don't think they recognize that. I think it would be like, that's fair.
Or is it the energy that whoever is coming to expel? Is it the energy that is doing the work?
The more in your background, the better. Right. The more in your arsenal, the better. I think the more well-rounded.
There's a lot of questions. That's one of my big questions is: do spirits know religion, and how does that work? You know what I mean? Like how does it work?
That's weird. Yeah, no one ever talks about that. That's
because that's a big one. But that's why I'm interested in it. These are the things that I want to find out.
Linda's loving this. She loves your attitude. Loves it. Love this fight. Great that you're helping those in need. Dude, that's what they're about. Like I said, and they're obviously helping about like you guys are helping like the old opera house and shit, which is all well and good. But obviously your heart's in it for the, my girl Heather. I recommend the Gardner Library to anyone who wants great investigation, especially with DJ and Ariel. Wonderful team. Absolutely. Shared their Boo Fighters Instagram, guys. Click on it. Follow them.
Yeah, I'll be posting some stuff here pretty soon. All the EVPs that we got, so there.
It's not easy. Our first paranormal investigation will be this Saturday at Walker Ames House in Port Gamble, Washington. Ever heard of Port Gamble?
Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. Okay. I've been all through there.
Well, good luck, guys.
Washington is one of my favorite states that I've ever been to.
I say it's a West Coast Maine, right?
Huh?
West Coast Maine, kind of, I guess.
Man, it's wild. Washington's got it's got the only rainforest in America. It's got a rainforest. Like it's crazy it's called the whole rainforest. It's in the Olympic Peninsula, and it's just I fell in love with that place. Oh, that was where What's the movie with the sparkly vampires? Twilight.
Oh my fucking!
Yeah.
You know you movie shit too. Where did
Yeah.
you come from? How did I get a best friend in like 1 month? I met you at the Augusta Paracon, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh, I got back into it because you. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Then I go to your events. I'm like, this guy's more professional than I am.
Man, but yeah, dude, I've seen every movie. I'm a movie
love
guy.
that. I give you one of my tours. You can go see the Stephen King shit up in Bangor area. It was filmed. Not it, but Pet Cemetery was filmed.
Yeah.
The Yellow House. Okay, well, let's do some fun shit while we're on to that. Let's give me a couple. I know we went last time, but like I said, it's a whole new episode. So, DJ, give me one of your favorite Stephen King movies and books.
Oh, geez. I mean, well, you mentioned Pet Cemetery, and that was probably the most recent one that I watched because Errol's never seen it. So we put that one on, and you know, I really liked that one a lot.
What'd you do when Gage got hit? Did she lose her shit when Gage got hit by the truck?
Yeah. You know this kind of thing. You know,
people
she's a mom, of course. You know, and she feels it. You know, and I felt it too. But I think that I resonated more with the gosh, what is his name? The guy across the street.
Fucking Judd.
Judd.
Yeah, the old Herman Munster.
Yeah, Herman Munster. Yeah, you know, and but yeah, I really liked him in it, and
salt to the earth, down to earth type fucking.
Yeah. You know, kind of sitting on the porch, get off my lawn type of thing. You know? That's yeah. But I really like that one. I mean, but as far as books go, I couldn't tell you. I'm a movie guy. I'm not a book guy. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Got you. No, I got you. That's honest. I got you. No worries. I would say if you like Pet Cemetery, you probably like the book. It's pretty much on cue, for the most part. It's just pretty wild in general. Okay, so let's talk about what's your? I mean, you've been all around America. What's your favorite place you've investigated, and what's a bucket list place you got to investigate? All new show, start over fresh.
Let's see.
You've been in New Orleans, didn't you? You said.
Yeah. We lived in New Orleans for was it a year and a half?
It's like you guys are 90. You've traveled so much.
Yeah. I lived in New Orleans for about a year and a half. I didn't do any real investigating down there while I was there because it was, I don't know, man. It was hard. It was hard to live. We lived in a really, really rough area.
No shit.
Real rough. We lived in the 9th Ward, which was like real close to Bourbon Street.
Oh boy.
Yeah, dude, it was rough.
A lot of hammerheads, yeah.
Yeah. You know, so we didn't do a whole lot of, any of that stuff there. But the Wiggly House in San Diego. Yes. You know, look, that one, man, that one was a good one.
That's like ground zero, ain't it? One of the oldest ever or something? Mm-hmm. It was they hung someone there and then they built a theater there and it's a courthouse and it's a movie theater and it's all this in one.
Yes, yeah. So it was the Whaleys. The Whaleys owned the house and they hung a man in the front yard pretty much. And like all the women died in the house and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, so yeah, that one was pretty interesting. Let's see, but I guess the most active places aren't the most famous places. They're probably places that you've never heard of. You know.
Amen.
You know,
so true. Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if I feel like something is like following us around, but it's always been places that we've lived. You know what I mean? Like that house, the apartment in San Diego, some weird stuff was happening there. But then when we moved to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, is when it really got wild. You know, and that house wasn't even as old as the one that we're living in now. And that one was like 1890 something, and this one's 1880. But that one was crazy over there. Like it really scared the kids. You know, there's a lot of growling. You know, and they would growl in their face while they were laying in bed. You know, it really freaked them out. Yeah, well, yeah, it happened to him, but my daughter kept seeing, a little girl in her closet type of thing, and so we, We tried to do the history on it, and we tried to find out who owned it, and if anything ever happened there that was traumatic, and we couldn't really come up with anything, and which brought me to another question: does it always have to be like a death or something crazy traumatic to happen in a location for it to be haunted, or is it something really positive, something that somebody was really attached to? Do they somebody who put a lot of work into their home and it was their life, or they, their home was ground zero for their family and their love and their connection, and that's what's keeping them around. It doesn't always have to be somebody who was axe murder,
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
It makes for a better story.
It's got to be a big, elaborate,
But I don't know. I'm trying to take a different approach to all of it.
That's refreshing. I like that. That's different. You're not all about you're not really about the oogity boogity. Like there is decent people like yeah, man. I like that approach, brother. I like that. That's why I like you. Is you're not all about the fucking bullshit.
No.
When you ask questions, you're not like, what's my t-shirt? Touch me. Do you not like me? You're not all aggressive with the spirit. You're very much down the middle, I guess. I know when you ask questions, you're not like, show yourself, coward. You know what I'm saying? You're not very, which is good. You're very cut and dry, I think. Your questions are very solid, and that's why you get good responses. I've seen the lights go off, and I love how you explain about the equipment to the people there, how their plumber's equipment. So yeah, man, you're definitely well-rounded. You know your shit. I want to touch on, I know we touched on it last time. I want to ask again now. What do you stand on aliens, my guy? What do you stand on other creatures, aliens, Bigfoot, shit like that?
Oh, you mean humans? Don't get me started. I had this conversation at work the other day. I'm like, that we're not from this planet, right? And they were like, don't start with us, DJ. Don't start.
They're amen to that.
But
all right, Nebular. So what's say? I guess it's a big yes.
Yeah, but 100%. I mean, there's a higher, it's a less probability that we're the only people here than it is than if we're not. It's just you can't tell me.
Do you legit believe in Greys Among Us, though? You believe in the people with no eyebrows that are actually walking aliens? You believe in that shit, or are you saying that we legit are aliens ourselves?
Yeah, I believe for sure. But I believe that because think about it. Okay, so what other mammal on this planet is not built for this planet that can get sunburned?
Man, Heather said that before, haven't you?
Today.
Fuck, Heather said that today about how weird. You guys get the fuck out of here. Am I surrounded by fucking weirdos? Let me take a hit of this bowl because my edible's not getting me high enough.
I'm just, but you're like, okay, when we go outside, we got to protect ourselves from the sun. Then we got to protect ourselves from the, hey, buddy.
Right.
We got to protect ourselves from the cold. And but these, all the animals are built for it. Like they physically adapt and evolve, and we're just hairless creatures.
God damn it. God damn it. Oh my God. Look at Heather fucking loving it. Brandon, what's up? I did the intro with you, my brother. Thanks for watching for the 500th episode in a row from Virginia Paranormal. Appreciate your fucking loading up Annabelle with me at the Warren Convention 2 years ago. That's a dude right there, man. You guys would get along. You guys are like-minded, I think. You and Brandon are usually good people. Well, fucking A, Deej. So is that what you stand on, like creatures and shit too? You think like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster? You believe in that type of shit? Mothman?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, Mothman, I know. Hang on. What is it? No, don't do any laundry right now. I'm working on this. I'll call you when I'm done. Bigfoot, yes. Of course. I mean, we didn't know we didn't know up until, God, I mean, I think it was in the 2020s, I think. Don't quote me. I'll have to go back and look. But we just found mountain gorillas in Africa. Like, we thought they were a myth. We didn't know that they existed. And then they found them. They were like, oh, they're real.
We're still discovering shit.
Yeah, we're still discovering shit. Like, there's, you can't. Then there are huge communities of mountain gorillas, and like we didn't know that.
Which is like a Bigfoot.
Right. I mean, so you could tell me that these big communities of apes or gorillas are up in the mountains, and because it's so dense and there's so much forest, and we didn't know up until the 21st century that they existed. So it's now, whether do I believe that they're magical? I don't know. Yeah, but they most definitely are. There's something out there for sure.
Right. It's not like unicorns, I guess. It's just
right.
different. Maybe some animal got too close to a nuclear power plant and had a third eye. It doesn't mean it's Satan. It just means it's a fucking freak, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get you.
John,
I believe Bigfoot has also stepping out of it. Some people say that Bigfoot is the Neanderthal version of humans, and the alien is the future of us. Hail us. I don't know. I've heard
and so okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So you go back look into like ancient Egypt or ancient let's see the Mayan temples and stuff, and you got all these pictograms of aliens or spaceships and all of this kind of stuff. I think that that's us in the future, and we went back to see them, at some point, and they were drawing pictures of us and in our crafts, going back to see them and learn about what they were doing, so at time travel at some point. I don't know. That's just me. I thought that was
I like that philosophy. I get what you're saying. That kind of it does make sense. I hear your dog's color, by the way. I love that. I miss the puppy. He's so cute. He didn't bark at me at all. He let me touch him the whole time. I like that. See, I like that you're open minded with shit like that. So you don't rule anything out, though. I noticed that you don't really. Thank you, John. A logical theory, indeed. Mm-hmm. I think so. Okay. Let's see. We got plenty of time.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
No,
I'm not sure. I've never really looked into it.
But you would go look for it, though. If someone said, "Hey, I'll pay the exclusive trip to Virginia over the night TNT area," you wouldn't turn it down. Yeah, nope. Fucking right. Yeah, okay, I like that. So you're not against it. You just any more events. I get you.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go into and experience it myself and look into evidence myself, look into the history, because I know there's a lot of stories out there about people seeing them. There's a lot of sightings. If you look at a map of the Mothman sightings, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. So they're seeing something. It's the same thing with the Jersey Devil, too. So
everybody will say, well, it's for fame, publicity. People make up stories. You may have 10%, 20% that do.
Maybe.
But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know.
But there's a word for this. It's called egregores. So when there is a mass population of people who believe in something, or you go into, if I say my house is haunted, all right, so I'm going to start letting people pay me to come in every single night over and over and over and over and over, believing my house is haunted, it could manifest something. And those are called egregores. I mean, so it's that's a possibility. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm saying that there's so many things. And you got to have an open mind. You got to have an open mind to it all. You got to be receptive to everybody's their stories and their feelings and their beliefs on this, and take it all in and kind of formulate your own theory, really, because that's really all of this is theories.
Wow, well said. Guys, we're talking to DJ Sides, one half of Boo Fighters Paranormal and media and productions. Also does events, personal investigations, exploration. You can find him on Instagram. Find DJ Sides on Facebook. Boo Fighters on Instagram, and of course Ariel, who's down in the cover right now, but Ariel Mitchell Sides, his other half. Holy shit. Yeah, very informative. You want to play host for a minute? You got any questions for me? Usually halfway point, I ask my guests, ask me a question.
Yeah, actually, I want to know, like, what do you have planned, Adam? I mean, what do you got coming up? Are you getting back out there? Are you gonna get the truck going and start doing tours again?
Yeah, look at you, man. I'll give you a hug right from here. I appreciate that. Yes, I got my truck going. I want to find a third seat out back. It's got space for another bench seat out back, so I'm going to call some scrap yards, get a new Toyota Sequoia third seat. And now that I got it all cleaned up and ready to go, I just want to get that in. I can fit at least 6 people up. Snow's coming in Maine. Mount Katahdin, about a half hour from my house up in Dover, Foxcroft area. Get some snow about last 2 nights ago, so it's coming. But next weekend, believe it or not, next Saturday, I will be at this time. I will be speaking at 5:00, I believe, at the Salem State University College in Salem, Massachusetts, for the Salem Paranormal and Horror Convention. They're going to have a guy there from the movie The Howling, I believe, from the '88, right? Yes, one of the Voorhees, Jason Voorhees. And then that night, we should be investigating the Satanic Temple, the 1854 funeral home I
saw that.
in Salem. It's never been investigated, so that'd be cool. I would definitely say a prayer to God before I go into Satan's dwelling. But so we'll see. I mean, and if not, whatever. I mean, I'm out for anything at this point. I'm still trying to figure out local stuff. I'm not going to lie, dude. You've actually inspired me at this point because I want to ask people around me now. In Lincoln, I know a guy that owns 3 funeral homes and he wants me to go investigate. I'm like, let me go raise you some money. Let's do a public investigation. Maybe invite you guys up, be our guest.
Yeah,
and that's inspiring, man. Because like you said, it's not all about big box, Conjuring House, Lizzie Borden.
Right.
All that's well and good. All that's great. But there's so many libraries, churches, opera houses, theaters that are like, we had a double homicide or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. So what do you look forward to doing yourself, man? You must have some bucket list spots in Maine you haven't been to yet.
Oh, most of it. I haven't really been around at all. I came here and I got busy working, and then, now we're trying to do this. We haven't really explored much at all.
That's where I come in. I'll bring you next year.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've drove through going west and, went to Conway. But and then that's really about it. I want to go up north. I want to go see Presque Isle. I want to go see all of that stuff,
Oh, the Haynesville Junction Road there, where they had Tombstone every mile, where they had all those deaths. And I guess there's like people have died from car accidents and shit up there because it snows so bad. And that guy's got a country song about it. You ever heard about that? Haynesville Junction Road?
I don't think, no, I haven't.
Yeah, there's Dick Cureless guy, a country, right? Had that 1963 saying a Tombstone every mile. He goes, Haynesville Road's dangerous. Truckers die up there. And you do research. And like 300 or 400 something people have died in the past 100 years up there on the road. And it's going up towards Millinocket. I'm like, we got to fucking go up there.
Yes, absolutely. We should plan something and go do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, Johnny. Yes, Johnny. I'm speaking again at Salem. Yeah, it's with Nate, I believe. It's not by myself, but I'll take it. It's fun. Heather we'll go there and try to sponsor some shit and talk about whatever. Plus, Salem's great when the fucking crowd's gone down.
Oh God, yeah.
October's hell.
And Nate's a great guy too, man. I love Nate.
Nate. Yeah, Nate's good people. I've spoken with Nate. Charles Rosenet is he's the one that runs it and all this shit. So it's fun. Heather's gonna go with me and put a spell on some people, so that's good.
Yeah, I was trying to sign up for the Augusta Paranormal Horror Con for next year, but I mean, I don't know what I would do. I want to get into these things. I want to be able to go out and do what you guys do and go.
Let me talk to Jeff. I bet you. I mean, I don't think he'd pay you, but he'd let you probably be a speaker or at least demonstrate with you. I think you're amazing. Let me talk to the guy that runs it, Jeff. He's a client of mine with a booking agency. I know Jeff. I used to be on a team with him 10 years ago. That Jeff and Ashley run it. I'll talk about that if you're interested. Seriously, I'd maybe have you and Ashley do a demonstration.
When is that?
It's September 14th next year. It's not September 6th like it was on my birthday this year. I think it's September 12th, 11th, and 13th.
Oh, your birthday is September 6th? Okay.
Yeah, it was last year. Same day as same day as Roger Waters from Pink Floyd.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why we went to that one, because it was for my birthday. So that's why.
Really?
Yeah, mine's the 1st.
That's right. You're a Virgo like me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking A, man.
That's why we get along, man. We know good people.
See that? It was fucking man crush at first sight.
That's right.
And then, of course, Ashley's been, not Ashley, Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on, I spilled something. All right, we're good to go. Okay, I dropped my weed. All right, so yeah, and Ariel and Heather's got a friend now finally. We're like, man, it took fucking people coming from Wisconsin for us, or Washington for us to be friends. So anyway, so what about you, man? I mean, obviously the year is winding down. As you know, New England's rough in New England in wintertime. There's not much to do. A lot of places shut down. Salem shuts down. So I guess we're going to hit it hard next year, right? You ever thought about writing a book or some sort of like ghost hunting 101 technique book or something?
I've thought about documentaries.
Okay.
I thought about trying to find a videographer, editor.
Okay, good to know.
To come and try to follow me on an investigation, because I believe Have you ever heard of I guess what's his name? Not Perrin. I forget. So the 28-hour haunting, 28 days haunted.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Sparrow. Sorry, not Perrin. Sparrow. So he put out a show that was the 28-day haunting. So they were saying that you really got to spend some time in these places and do it. I would like to do, because the way they did it was a lot like I don't know, it's like a game show type of thing. It's like, 3 crews and 3 haunted places across America. Like, no, I want to go into someone's home where they live, where they spend all of their time, and just document the inner workings of an investigation in an environment like that, and and how it affects them on a daily basis, not just go in and get the high points. It
went from helping people to entertainment. That's what it went to that.
Yeah. And I know people want entertainment, flashy, loud voices and, just highlights and stuff. But, I want to put the real thing out there. And, I think there's a market for it. People would be interested in it. People would be interested in the science and I don't know. Some people, it might be boring, but
you got to admit, I think, and as much as I'm not trying to knock anything, but I think these people that come to these events probably expect the show right away. They don't know. They see it on TV, go, "Oh my god!" And I think you tell them straight up, say, "Look, you can ask questions, you can show things, but 9 out of 10 times you might just get crickets. You might end up listening to 5 hours of just dead silence, and then that one hit you get. So you take what you can get. You can't get upset. I mean, it's how it is. And I think, just like anything else, man, people want it now. They want it now. They want it now. So you take the real ones that are actually. That's why I like doing the history part too. I love doing the back part of it because it's all in one. So, but you take what you can get. It's not glamorous, but
you got to take me to some of the places where the history, so we can do some work up there.
I will say there's this one place. Okay, I live by this part way up Maine, and I'm the type of guy where I'll stop at a graveyard, like I would like it's a free fucking bookstore or something. I just stop and I got to look at the graves. Where's the oldest in the graveyard? And I'll spend a half hour walking around for the 1830 grave or whatever,
Yeah.
So I found this one grave, and it's a dude up here in LaGrange, Maine, just like the ZZ Top song LaGrange, and it's a little township. Nothing. I haven't even got a blinking light or nothing. And there's a little graveyard, no name of it. And I stop, and the grave says something bomb squad killed in action. This guy was killed in action. He was a member of the bomb squad, and no one knows about him. So I took a picture. I documented it because why not? So let's go at night. Talk to this guy. I'm sure, I mean, there's a little bit of a lag. Sorry, the Wi-Fi. My thing's not playing.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to do something like that. So there's this one really interesting graveyard right up the road from us, and I've been wanting to stop. Every time I drive by it, I want to stop, and it's really weird. It's off the side of the road, and there's a little wooden staircase. There's just a mound, and there's trees growing up on top of the mound, and you could see tombstones in the trees.
What?
And it's really out of place. It's really out of place, and it's really interesting. And every time I drive by, I want to stop. I keep saying, I'm going to stop there one day. I'm going to stop.
Is there a sign of the name of it or anything? Just
there's
curious.
Nothing. There's nothing. It's just a group of trees on a little mound on the side of the road, and there's tombstones in there. And I know it's weird. Like somebody built a little wooden staircase to you could go up there, but there's nothing marking it off. It's just.
There's some weird graveyards in New England. I'm not just doing it. I'm from here, but it is some weird shit up. I mean, this is one, and this is one. It was at Bodenham, the witch's grave, where there's this whole grave and there's fucking a whole thing of trees around it. It's like a square thing of trees, like it's a room. Like they just planted the trees around this thing with a grave in the middle of it. It's just easy to hear.
Yeah, something's definitely going on with that.
Aaron Thompson, he was the one. People that died in the show. Aaron Thompson. Okay. Of course, you guys would know. I know Shane Pittman. I had him on the show in the past, or I had one of the guys from the Searchers on. I've been where cemetery, the oldest cemetery to Washington, Port Gamble. I've been to the oldest one in America. Isn't it Salem? I think isn't the ones where the guys from the Mayflower are buried. For Christ's sake,
what?
The one in Salem, dude. There's one of the pastors from the Mayflower. Judge Hawthorne from the witch trials is buried there. I think it's the second oldest. I think the oldest is. I think that's in Massachusetts too. I know that it's got people from like pilgrims and shit, dude.
Yeah. But
you got older than that.
I've only been to Salem twice, and one I've only been down there twice. One was like around freaking Halloween, which was a shit show. And then the other time, I think we just parked there to take the T down to TD Gardens to watch a game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's off of
But
the
I mean,
road.
I want to go down there and explore. I want to go see the stuff. I mean, we stopped by and saw like the little seating area where the I guess the memorial for the witches at the witch trial.
Gallows
So
Hill.
so we went and saw that, and it's in a really weird place too. But I want to go down there and explore. You got to show me around, man. I got to go see this.
I'm going to bring you to where Ground Zero happened. I'm going to bring you to Danvers, which used to be Salem's Village. It's above Salem. That's where the number one, that's where Tituba, the black witch, was, the black slave girl they got accused of. That's where she was, and that's got the foundation and everything. And down there's Rebecca Nurse Homestead, built in 1663. And she was the oldest lady hung, and they dug her after she was hung. The father and the son brought her back there and buried her in the back cemetery. The cemetery's all back. Yeah. You're coming with me. I'm showing you the real shit. You're bringing your equipment. We're going to, fuck that. We're going to, then I'll bring you where Hubie Halloween was filmed. I know where that is. Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah.
I know you love your movies, brother.
Yeah.
So okay, let's do a fun one. Besides all this, DJ, what does DJ do for fun when he's not, fucking being working and fucking doing his car thing, being a father, investigating? Do you go fishing? Do you like watch movies? What do you read books?
So before family, what I did for fun, I played music. I'm a musician. I was in a metal band for a long time. I'm a drummer.
Out of here! I sang in a metal band for 5 years, man. Culling the Herd. Oh, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no,
I didn't
man.
know you play guitar.
Drums.
Oh, fucking drummer! Wow, the heartbeat of the band. Wow, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
wow.
So that was my life. Before Ariel and the kids. I did that for. I started playing when I was 5. I started playing venues when I was 13.
What the fuck?
Yeah, started playing venues when I was 13. I had a little 3-piece band with my middle school, friends, and we played high school homecoming. We played fairs and stuff like this, and then I moved
Nirvana, were you?
Yeah. No.
Right.
Then I got in another band, and we toured for a little while, had fun, and then after that I joined the military and had a family.
Wow. You have a drum set still at home upstairs or anything, or no?
So my son, I just bought my dad just bought him a really expensive electric kit that's up there.
Nice.
But at some point I'm going to finish out. I got an unfinished room over here that I'm going to end up closing up, and I'll probably turn that into a editing studio, music studio type of thing.
Put some sound walls on there, get your Pearl drum set out there, and some double bass kicks. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, right now it's bare walls, so I can insulate it pretty thick.
Fucking learning new shit here, guys. DJ Sides, drummer DJ here. Fucking thank you for your service, by the way. Thank you for protecting our country. I put my faith in you. Oh. Shit goes down, I head right to your house in a heartbeat with Heather.
Oh yeah. You know where to go.
Where do you want my sleeping bag, DJ?
But what's interesting about it is because I'm a musician. And a lot of people ask me about our name, the Boo Fighters, and like, well, why did you choose that name? So I was really on the fence about it for a while. I was like, well, because I didn't want it to come off of as cheesy, but it was a name that I had picked years ago. I was like, well, if I'm going to have a paranormal investigating group, I want it to be called the Boo Fighters, because I feel like first of all, I'm a huge Foo Fighters fan, but I wanted to
Dave Grohl. Get out of here.
So I wanted to scientifically find the connection between, afterlife and spirits and music, vibration, frequencies. I really feel like there's something there, because energy, is never dies. Never dies, and energy is vibration, energy is frequency. There's got to be a connection there. I would love to, go to these places, and I've got an old record player, and I'm collecting records from different time periods, that I want to go, and I want to put this record player on, and I want to play music for the spirits. I want to see if that creates any kind of reaction There's got to be have something to do
Wow.
with.
I love that idea.
There's got to be something, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot of spirits like, oh, you're attached to an object. Music is universal. Music is probably planetary, you know, and everything's there's it's got to be everywhere.
Wow.
Why can't we've got to find a connection between music and vibrations and frequency. Vibrations can heal people.
I love that.
You know, so that's why I call it the Boo Fighters, because I want to use music to communicate, music to get reactions.
Fucking leave it to you to leave like an answer like that, and maybe with fucking more questions.
But that's why I call it. That's why I call it the Boo Fighters, because maybe one day I can meet Dave Grohl and it can be the Boo Fighters with the Foo Fighters Paranormal Investigation.
Dude, that would be dope. I was saying, remember I said Boo Fighters. I got my Foo Fighters, but I said, well, it's just weird coincidence. I didn't even think to think, and then I said Nirvana, not even knowing Dave Grohl. I mean, obviously,
yeah.
I want to swing back around to how you said about this real quick, about how you said about the whole investigation thing with music. You know what's funny? I wanted to mention this. I know I'm not getting back to movies, but movies to me, I'm a big movie guy too, of course, King. Mm-hmm. It's funny when we see in movies when there is hauntings, you'll hear something play to the era the ghost is from. Does that make sense? Yes. Like the ghost is old school, you hear classic violin, maybe you're like, wah, 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 and the ghost comes out dancing in a white dress. Or if it's like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like it's almost big band.
Or if it's a kid and you hear one of the toys playing,
like an old grocery rhyme thing, yeah.
Or a little ballerina in a box. There's got to be something there. There has to be.
Wow, I love that approach. I don't even think I've ever really associated people playing. Like my mom. My mom was she's older, but she loves her 70s, 80s. She loves Styx and Supertramp. She likes Elton John. And to me, you can play other shit and be like, whatever. But if you start playing that, I think to me that would really, I don't know. You're right. Because you hear that stuff of someone that has died and you think right away of them. Like, oh, my mom loved this song. And you cry. Right. Music ties you, I think. And that's in your brain, man. I can't wait to cry today. You know what I mean? But I hear that song. I'm like, fuck. So I think that, wow, what a trip, man. You got me on that one. Sing to the spirits. Amen, Tanya. Oh, the main Paracon for another vendor there. I see your post. What's up, chicken? Seen you there since the show. Also, real quick, John just says thank you for your service as a fellow veteran from one to another.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Music boxes are actually used in investigations. I believe you're right, I think now. Is that true?
Yeah, they'll use music boxes a lot and, the wind-up boxes. Okay. Or they'll be like the REM pods. So, proximity. So, they say if the spirit gets close to these REM pods, the ones that I had that will light up, the one with the bell on the top.
I was going to say the bell's like a noise, like a bing.
Yes. Yeah. So they will, they've actually reimagined those to where they'll get close to them. And instead of the lights going off, it'll turn a dial and it'll play a music box type of sound. It's pretty cool.
It's almost like inter levels of everything. Music is solid. And ironically, Satan was the god of music, I believe, when he was an angel in heaven. It's just so bizarre. It's all fucking weird, man. Okay, give me this, brother. Besides Nirvana and Foo Fighters, what's your favorite, metal band? Is it Metallica? Do you like old school? Do you like Black Sabbath, like Ozzy? What do you dig?
Oh yeah, of course I love Ozzy, man. But no, my hands down favorite, Slipknot, hands down. Slipknot, Deftones.
Get out of here.
Man, oh yeah, I'm a huge.
I drove to Iowa to see fucking Paul Gray's grave during COVID, just to see Paul Gray from Slipknot.
Yeah, did you?
I love Slipknot. I went and saw Exile Brewing where they used to jam. I get to meet Corey Killer. I met DJ Sid once before he fucked Kelly Osbourne. Oh man.
Yeah, so we drove up to Illinois, I think Bloomington, Illinois, to go see Slipknot one time. It was like an 8-hour drive, and it was in the middle of nowhere. We saw cows for like 3 hours before we got to this venue. No one was there.
What?
No one was there. There was, maybe 100 people, maybe. What? Yeah, and like it was. We had to push a few people out of the way, but we were right on the fence. There was no one there, man. And it was with
was jamming.
And and they were with like Mushroom Head or something.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah.
No, my band opened up for Mushroom Head in 2003. Yeah. We opened up for them in Auburn. I'll never forget. I get to meet them.
Yeah, it was wild, man. I'm like, this has got to be a dream. There's no one here. Ariel was all, she was like, "Oh, I'm going to elbow my way. I'm going to get all the way up front." I'm like, so me being a musician, I want to stand back in the middle of the room where the sound.
You observe the band to see how they play.
Yeah. So where the sound stage is, they place the sound stages there for a reason. That's the best sound in the room, so they can hear everything. So I want to be back there, but she's up front hitting people and stuff.
Ariel was.
Yeah, dude.
I can see it. She's a tough chick.
She's a firecracker. She's
up front moshing.
She loves mosh pits, loves them, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, go ahead, have fun. I'll be back here drinking, and she's like, you never enjoy it. You don't enjoy concerts. I'm like, yes, I am. I'm a musician. I'm just enjoying it a different way.
In your way. That's correct. In your way. I like that. Someone, my Wi-Fi's fucking weird. Someone says, get together at a haunted auditorium, see what happens. Get people singing. Yeah, you never know, man.
Yeah.
Saw Jewish Priest there in 1986. Good for you. I'd never seen Priest.
That's when I was born, man. I was born in '86.
Oh no, shit! You were when the Bears beat the Patriots that year. I don't watch football that much anymore, but I'm definitely a Bears fan, and that's when they beat the fucking Patriots. So 79. I'm an old man, but I'm getting there. But we got a whole fucking year planned as far as I'm concerned, because you're my new best friend, and you live halfway between me and Heather at this point. I'm not going to give away where everybody lives, and you got a very historic area too, so I definitely want to explore more.
Yeah,
I haven't gone to I went to Stephen King Drive across from the Civic Center last year. I haven't got any pictures. I couldn't find a sign, but that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Like we're not far. We gotta plan some stuff. We got to get out there. You got to take me to some places that you know of. I want to go, experience all the King stuff. I want to go see the places. I want to go see the grave sites and.
Hollowell. Hollowell's got a cemetery with a fountain in the middle. It's got goat heads on it. And during the raining, the goat heads got water coming out their mouth. It's like 8 goat heads. So fucking weird. Goat heads? Satanic fucking what?
Yeah, it's wild, and that's why I connect this place so much, is because of all this. I mean, I'm a creepy person. I'm weird like that,
See, but we're all normal. I mean, I know I got a beard. I know you got a beard. I know we're a little whatever, but we don't look like we're fucking goat killers, right? But you like weird shit. Right. Fuck me. Who cares? You know how many people were smiling and laughing and clapping at the end of your thing? I say but it was you.
Yeah,
but
everybody they enjoyed it, and I mean, and you.
Anybody got questions? Anybody want to talk? You want to touch it? Here's how the equipment. People like, I can touch them. Like, yeah, grab it. Ooh. They just love touching shit. They want to be a part of it, and you get a good turnout 3 consecutive times, man.
Yeah,
we're already, the Opera House. I'm sure that was great.
Yeah, we just posted the stuff about Johnson Hall, the Opera House.
Johnson Hall, rather, yes.
And that one's almost sold out already. I think I've got like 3 spots left. And that was we're doing one night of that, and it was. I think we're just 20. I think 20 people. We're going to do, 2 investigations at night. I think 6 to 8, and then 8:30 to 10. But I got the night for us at some point by ourselves that I just got to figure out, man. And and I got to throw that in there because I want to do a real investigation. You can't really do a real investigation when there's a bunch of people there. It's more for the experience. So
put them first, let's face it, which is great, but you're not really focusing on you're kind of like, oh, here, ask them a question. And
and then people talking, listening to the digital recorder with, 10 people in the room. Jeez, you just might as well trash it because people are whispering, everybody's talking and stuff. You can't do that.
I've always said you really got to go 4 people tops, 5 people tops, but really, 2 to 3 people is probably perfect, honestly.
And everybody's got to be on the same page, especially asking questions and
they fucking quit rocking, quit walking, quit snapping bubble gum. Don't go on your phone and shut the fuck up and pay attention. That annoys me when people don't. So you're not asking for $1 million, but you're asking for a couple bucks for gas and a night investigation.
Yeah, and I want to better my equipment. I want to get better equipment.
Let's keep the investigation going. Let's keep going for the next couple of years. Let's do a partnership.
Yeah.
So we got some forts coming up. We're not going to mention names right now, but hopefully some forts next year. I want to take you with me and do some shit out of Central Maine, Southern Maine, Northern Maine, maybe even Massachusetts, and maybe Salem next year. That'd be great.
Yeah, man.
We still got 5-10 minutes, man. You still get some more time?
Yeah.
Okay. DJ, what's your favorite piece of equipment? Guys, feel free to ask either of us questions right now. We got a couple more minutes left. Thank you for commenting, guys. Please share, like, and everything. You know the drill. This will be up on YouTube in a couple of days. But for now, DJ, what's your favorite piece of equipment that you got to go? Obviously, it's your recorder, I'd imagine. But
Well, I mean, that one, the digital recorder, and that's what you get, most of your evidence on is the digital recorder.
Yeah.
But my personal favorite is probably my REM pod with the bell on top.
Oh, I love
Because
it.
that takes physical interaction. I mean, something's got to be there close enough to, in proximity to set that off, or to touch that bell on the top. You got to be close, and that's physical manifestation. And, when that happens, like I get all giddy. I'm like, yes.
I tell you what, guys, I haven't happened in 3 times, but that's one time. That's why, because it's really hard. If the spirit's got to have enough energy to do it, want to do it, and it's got to just be haunted. It can be old all at once, but it's got to be haunted. If it's not, you're wasting your fucking time. But once that bell does go off, your 3rd, 14th, 15th time into it, you're gonna piss your pants, man.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, that bell got touched. Oh my fucking god! I know it's real. It got touched the first 14 times.
Right. I can't wait for that to happen.
It's gonna happen, bro.
I know. At one point it will. And I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna go towards it. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, did you hear that? We gotta get out of here. I'm like, wow, what did it take to do that? What did it take?
What's someone gonna say? Well, it must be the wind. That thing's hard. You gotta kind of be. Yeah. It's not just. Well, because it would have gone off by now. It's breezy sometime, but it's gonna talk, man. Yes, it does take energy, and it takes the willpower. These guys want to be shown off. Yeah, they're not dumb. They're going, is this facade? DJ's got heart too. He wants. It's not just are you here. It's how can we help you? Try to release these people. Let them go to the light. Try to find out what we can do to help them. It's not just what's my shirt say. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's what can I do to help you? Why are you here?
What do you need? What do you need? What do you want? Like, I mean, do you want to be here? Is this your happy place? I'm not going to go in and try to push something out that's like, no, I'm happy here.
That's when people get hurt too. If you piss it off and follow someone home and pushes them down the stairs, then you feel like shit.
Yeah. And that's why I always try to when I do these investigations, always before and after, I'll go outside, take my shoes and socks off, and put my feet in the dirt.
Get out! You ground yourself.
Grounding myself.
No way! I love that. I didn't know that. Good man.
Yeah. So, and that feels like it helps, but. What do we know? You just gotta try. I mean, you gotta
learning like Ariel. You guys are doing it the right way, though. You're not provoking the spirit. You're doing it with respect, and you're just trying to help. You're not there to make fun or a new TV show. I mean, don't get me wrong. Promotion and money is great, but you're doing it from the heart, and I think people will see that, and we need it. It's refreshing.
Yeah. Lots of unfinished business, and that's energy. Like John was saying, that's energy. When somebody's really passionate about something that they needed to do, that's energy, and and that's what it takes to to keep somebody around, or to I guess anchor them to a specific place or item. I feel.
Yeah. And it's hard sometimes, like you say, you see in movies, if someone dies, they're walking around like, fuck, am I dead? Sometimes people don't actually know, and so that's what they say. So spirits don't know, and you gotta let them know it's time to move on. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's all about perspective and respect. So before we go, this will be up on YouTube. Like I said, I appreciate you coming back on for another time. What do you want to leave me with? What do you want to see yourself? What do you see yourself next year at this time? Do you see yourself more investigations, more promotions, maybe a book, documentary film?
Yeah, documentary. I would love to get into documentaries, and I would love to get into maybe lectures.
Okay, good to know. Okay,
educating, really. I want to make it. I want to make the paranormal normal. Because I mean, regardless of if you believe in it or not, it's happening. It's happening everywhere, all the time. I gotta make the paranormal normal. I want to go educate people on the equipment that's being used and the techniques that are being used, and not everything is demonic. I mean, somebody's abuela could be hanging out in their house, but, I would love to get into, documentaries and getting real good, evidence that way, and talking about it, showing people, helping people, educating.
like you said, man, it's more than a hobby. It's a passion, and it's something you want to kind of see come to fruition with just, man. Keep doing what you're doing, dude. You know I'm going to push you. You already know that. I'm going to get you an Ariel on when she's not feeling all fucked up, hopefully, and maybe the new year, maybe Christmas time. We'll talk about it soon.
Yeah.
But we'll keep in touch. Heather says hi. She didn't want to come on, but she's doing some shit right now. But
hey, you guys got to come up. At some point, you're close. Come out and
thanks, Brandon.
Have a drink with us, man. Make some dinner.
Yeah, we'll do that. Even if we just go for, like I said, go for the ride. I probably know more about the area than you do at this point. We'll have to go to Augusta maybe or something. We'll go to where they shot Thinner. Stephen King's Thinner was at that Pancake House. You ever been there in Mulligan's or whatever it's called? And
Mulholland.
Oh yeah, we talked about that already, didn't we?
No, I just went there for the first time at like last week or something.
They get the little picture shot up where they film Thinner, and I go, "Oh my god, fucking hey!" That's pretty dope. So cool, man. I appreciate your friendship. You and Ariel have been nothing but kind to us since you met us. You owe us nothing. We don't know why you're being nice to us. We're like, why are they human? So
we love you guys. That's why.
Oh man, fucking love you guys too. Aliens or not, we love you. I don't care. I like aliens. I don't care. Hey, brother. Thank you for coming back on. I'm glad things went well, and I'll get you guys back on, and maybe even have you come on as a co-host sometime if you're up for it.
Absolutely. I'm down. Whatever you guys need. Spot filler. If somebody cancels, call me.
Yes. Oh, I know you got your back, and I want to promote the fuck out of you. You get a shirt, I'm going to wear it. And let me do some talking to Jeff. I want to promise you, I want to get you as a speaker or something for next year in Maine. I want you to be up there with, even if you're with me, if I got to cut my time in half and share with you, whatever. I want to figure out what I want to do, and I want you to be up there, dude. I'm
going to hone my craft with this whole music connection. And then I want to be able to, I want to speak about that because I'm going to figure it out.
You got it, man. I love that you're modest, but you already know your shit. But excellent show. Thanks, guys, dude. Follow this motherfucker on Instagram. Follow him on Facebook. Send him a friend request. Just don't be a prick. He'll kill you. Thank you guys. It'll hunt your ghost after. Want. So, hey, man, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week. My guest is, hold on a minute, is actress Kelsey Livingood. She's in the Clown Motel 2 and 3 movie coming up. Let's watch her kill somebody and die. Remember we watched that? Space Babes, Dead Sorority Babes or something on Tubi. So she's my guest next week, Thursday, actress. So check it out, guys. And thanks for watching.